This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
99X in the Morning X, Barnes and Leslie. Crash is here. Crash, of course, everything revolves around Journey. I love that every single story
Every show
about asking about a ticket or a concert, it's only Journey.
They've been an integral part of my life since
I know.
the early 80s.
Have you ever
Faithfully.
met any of them?
Oh, yeah. No, I got back. Well, I didn't meet Steve Perry, but when the new guy took over, I, for whatever reason, followed him around the country, 6 different states with my ex-wife and I, but I met them all, yeah.
All right, what's the longest you've waited in line for concert tickets? Morning X, good morning.
Morning.
Hey, who is this?
This is Brian.
Brian, I know you got a story for us. The longest you've waited in line for concert tickets.
Yeah, the longest I've waited in line for concert tickets was about 8 hours for the surprise Nine Inch Nails show at the Masquerade in 1996.
Okay, yeah, we were still doing that stuff then where we would get a show and be like, okay, at this time, and then people... I love that, though, when there's one destination to get the tickets and there's a time and then you do your thing. The only thing you couldn't deal with was all the people who went super early, because if you went at the time, you weren't really that much of a fan, right?
Yeah, well, if you went at the time, you weren't getting tickets. We
That's what I'm
got
saying.
there at about 6:30 in the morning, and the line was wrapped around Masquerade and down the side street. We actually didn't think we were going to get tickets, and I can't remember exactly how many they were giving out, but I remember when we got to the window and we got our 2 vouchers. Myself and the person I was with, we realized how lucky we were and how many people were not going to be getting a ticket.
Yeah. I mean, it goes back to what I said earlier. I think it was an experience to be involved with the show, because when you went to the show, you really felt the payoff.
Oh, it was amazing.
You're in line with fellow fans, so then
Yes.
you build this camaraderie and you make friends. That's the part that's missing
It's
now.
all gone. Like, it's not anymore. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you listening to us. I remember that show vividly.
Absolutely.
Have a great day. We'll see you later. That was a good
show.
Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
This is Polly.
Hey, what's the longest concert ticket line you've waited in?
It was probably Prince. It was the very chaotic one.
Which tickets? Was this for the Fox?
No, this was the Omni for the Purple Rain tour.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And how long did you wait? How long was it?
Well, we did the overnight thing where people, you wait, you can check in every hour, and somehow there were 2 lists that got made. And so the manager of Turtles back then decided to make people run for the door to get their place in line for the tickets. Yes,
No.
it was chaos.
That's not cool. I do like the run for the door when there's a pit and to get your position. I was always a fan of that. Like the door, because there were 6 doors at the arena in my city, and they'd open them all, and then everyone had the mad dash to get your place. That was before the adult diaper crash. You had to actually figure it out.
Dude, I remember Miami Baseball Stadium. I ran to the wall. That was the Journey show, and I stayed at the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, not a fan of running for the tickets, though.
No. I'm
That's
surprised
dangerous.
that the doors did not, because they were all glass. I'm surprised they did not break.
Well, remember the Who
Ooh.
show in Cincinnati where those people died?
Yeah.
That whole
Right?
thing.
The guy that was getting the tickets with us, because my best guy friend, my best girlfriend at the time, and we were going to the concert together, and so we let him run for it, and he kept being polite and letting people in front of him. And I was like, really? But when we got our tickets, we were the very, 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 very farthest you could get from the stage back. Very last row in the Omni, in the nosebleeds.
That's crazy.
And then the second show went on sale right after that. And I said, really, you couldn't let one more person in front of you?
That's funny. Thanks for sharing the story.
No problem.
Have a great day. We'll see you. Remember how much planning went into, hearing these stories, you just hear
What time
how
are
much.
we going to get there? Where are we going to camp out?
Well, did you go number 2 yet? Because you're not going to be able to do it if you're up there in the front. No adult diaper. But when you got out, you had to negotiate. You had to look around, look like where's the friendliest path to get out and then to get back into your spot.
Barnes, you're talking negotiation skills. We've lost that ability.
All that from the concert experience is completely gone.
Hey, Morning X, who's this?
Hey, it's Lisa.
Lisa, talk to us. The longest line you've ever waited in for concert tickets.
So when I was a senior in high school, we wanted to camp out for Pink Floyd tickets. They were having their big Momentary Lapse of Reason tour. And my parents wouldn't let me unless I quit my job because they wanted me to work for them.
What?
Oops.
So I did. I quit my job, and 4 or 5 of us camped out overnight at a Specs record store and got our Pink Floyd tickets. It was awesome.
It was one night camp out?
Yeah, just one night. Yeah.
I remember people when that one night camp out thing started, then people started doing 2 nights. Like they brought that little tent.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing, it looked weird, but it was part of the marketing and promotion, I think. What are they doing? Why are those people doing that?
Exactly. And it's what you did back then, like, because you had to go physically get your ticket.
Hey, then you wore that badge of honor. You got the concert tee after, maybe the baseball jersey with the black sleeves.
Did you get good seats?
I mean, it was at Tampa Stadium, so,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't, we were pretty high up, but I mean, it was awesome. The flying
in.
pig, the whole thing.
Stadium, that's
right.
Stadium stuff is tough. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
All right, take care.
Thanks. Have a good day. Yeah, the stadium stuff, you're never really getting a great seat because of the scale of the event.
But you're in there. You're in.
Yeah, you're in, but I don't know if that's camp out worthy because there's so many people that are just everywhere. It's like seas. It's very tough. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
Good morning. This is Kristen.
Hi, Kristen. Longest you've ever waited for concert tickets. What was it?
It was overnight, 1989 or 90. Spent the night in front of Specs Music for AC/DC.
AC/DC. And your parents were cool with that?
Mostly, yeah. It was me and one of my best friends. We had those trifold lounge chairs with the pillow and the blanket and the whole thing. And at about 2 o'clock in the morning, my mom came driving by just to make sure we were okay.
Aw, she did the drive-by.
She did. She didn't say anything. She didn't honk. She didn't wave. She didn't embarrass me.
You're hiding under the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was no mistaking. She drove a burgundy Dodge Aspen with white wall tires. So there was no mistaking that was Mom.
Mom! The only time I can remember feeling that feeling, and this is bringing back a rush of feelings, because I used to do that just like you all the time. The only time I can remember in recent times was the first iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, people camped out at the Apple store.
Yeah, I was out overnight.
Yeah.
I chose to go to an AT&T store.
Yeah, but you were a grown-up at that point.
Absolutely. Some would argue,
I was
but
like 16.
mostly...
I was like 16 years old.
Right. I was an adult-ish. But waiting, and you had the chair that folds out, and then you, all night, you're like, where am I going to get food? You dispatch one of your people in your party to go get a meal. Like, everyone had their shift.
Oh, no. I grew up in Central Florida going to the beach. I knew how to pack a cooler full of snacks.
Yeah, that's why we have Crash. All right, thank you very much. Thanks.
Absolutely. I'll have a good one.
Bye. We'll see you later. That Crash is perfect
Man,
at that.
A lot of memories here, Barnes.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states. Mic Drop. Hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ritlin. It's raw.
Any single time that you left the wire, you could lose 4 guys.
It's unfiltered.
That's the most horrible screaming I'd ever heard. Taking a hit on the chin, you want to pay it back?
It's tough talk from the top minds in their field.
Would I choose to not do our duty as military fighting men? No, I would not make that decision, without question.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Hey, Morning X, who is this?
Hi, this is Celicia.
Celicia, we want to hear your story. Like, how long did you camp out for concert tickets?
Okay, yeah, I'm happy to tell you. It was 1987, so it was a minute ago. But U2 had just released The Joshua Tree, and I was a teenager, totally obsessed. So when I learned that they were coming to Atlanta, it became my mission in life to ensure that me and my friend Kiana we're going, no matter the consequence. So I laid the groundwork with my mother, and I explained that in order for this to be a success, Kiana and I were going to have to camp out at Turtles Records and Tapes. So we went to the Turtles at Belmont Hill Shopping Center in Marietta. I don't know if y'all remember that place.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and we camped out for 14 hours, okay? So we spent the night. It was a slumber party. Now, one would think that with that level of commitment, my seats would have been excellent, but not so much. As a matter of fact, when I arrived at Turtles, I think there were 40 people already in line waiting. So by the time I purchased my tickets, I got 20 rows from the stage behind
the soundboard.
The stage.
Behind the stage.
Yes. Yes.
That sucks.
But listen, I was thrilled with those tickets because most of the poor souls behind me didn't even get tickets. And that Joshua Tree
huge
show in particular, it was open, right? So you were going to see the band and enjoy the show. It was an open stage. So it was absolutely, I was thrilled. I was thrilled. I was young. I was thrilled. And honestly, that show to this day is after going to hundreds and hundreds of concerts, it is by far the best one I've ever been to.
Yeah, that was a great tour. That was their coming out party. That tour was when they really exploded. Thank you for the story. Appreciate that.
You worked for it. I love it.
Yeah, thank you guys.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks so much. Good talking to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good talking to you as well. What really sucked is when you got the tickets and you got like section A, but you didn't realize there was an AA, BB, CC, DD, E. You're like, damn it, I thought I had front row. This is the original. This is 99X.
Nightly Scroll with Haley Carania.
Hello to all my homies in the chat. I'm Haley Carania with some very inconvenient truths.
Your go-to place for the hottest button issues.
Don't you hate when facts get in the way of a good news story?
Cut through the noise and get ready to scroll through the chaos of the modern world, one hot take at a time.
Hear me out. We might need to spread this information 24/7. Let's get into some scrolling time.
Nightly Scroll with Haley Carania.
I love this place.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.